back on the Crafty Meraki YouTube channel. A little bit later this week as usual. I should say a little bit later than my usual Monday, but here we are. We are going to have some fun, and it's going to be a Saturday. Yes. So we're going to use the new Zig Zag Zoom Meraki Paradise, and we're going to use the biggest size here. I have actually already cut out a bunch of pieces in what I felt was a really summery, fun color scheme. So years ago, I got this box die cut from Concord and 9th, and then I used their cardstock here, except for this light yellow, which I do believe is a Lawn Fawn cardstock, and they have faded a little bit, but I picked these colors basically because I thought, you know what, this is really nice and summery, fun, like a great vibe. So I cut out, I want to say Peacock. And you know what, I will try and remember to maybe put the colors down in the description box so that, you know, if you wanted to know exactly which colors I've used, you will be able to find them there. And we are going to separate these into little piles so that we have everything in one place. And you will notice as well that some of these are slightly shorter than the others. And there is, of this pink one, there's only 2 because I was using up some of the scraps here. So I'm going to be able to only make 2 projects with this, but I thought, hey, you know, 2 is pretty good, right? So we're gonna do the 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple of card bases, and then we're going to glue these down, and then we're going to make something fun. Okay, so on one of these card bases, we're going to glue the strips directly, and then on another one, we're going to, so this piece of cardstock is slightly smaller. So we are going to pop that up with a bit of foam tape. We're going to put these across, and we're going to build some amazing texture and layers. So I think we will start with this one. So I'm going to put these onto the side here, and then we're going to start gluing. Yes, we are. Okay, so we are, actually we might kind of, I think we're going to maybe kind of plan these out a little bit first. See just how steep of an angle we're gonna go. And so this color scheme, as I said, was just something that was like fun and fresh and colorful. I mean, colorful is the main reason, really, isn't it? You know, if you know me, you know I do like a pop of color. And this, I wonder if it will look better with the dark the other way. So I'm thinking we maybe kind of go a little bit this way, so it's not going to go up into the corner. So we're going to start kind of 1.5 down ish. Okay, so almost 1.5 down, and then 1/2 down there. So we're going to get a nice angle, but it's not going to be sort of super steep, because we do want to have a little bit of a, you know, it needs to be pleasing to the eye, right? Oh, so this one, and then that one, and oh, look at that, that is kind of perfect actually. So okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, all right, there we go. Okay, now we're going to kind of scribble the glue a little bit all over here. So we don't want to overload it so that the cardstock gets, you know, too wet, because then it will get more warped and bubbly, and that's not what we want. So we're going to, oops, slide these down a little bit, and there we go. That was about the angle that we were after. And so one thing that I will say though is that the pattern on each side is kind of just like a little bit off. So what you want to do is you want to check that they fit before you glue them down. So sometimes you have to just flip them upside down, right? And then you get a much better fit. Okay, so that is the better fit. And then a little bit more scribble bibble with the glue here. And we're just literally gonna kind of zigzag the glue back and forth here. And then we're gonna do the rest of them one by one, and make sure you take the time just to check those, like the way they're gonna fit, and then add enough glue, but not too much glue so we squeeze this out. There is a very fine line, and then you just keep on going like this until your strips are gone and you have your finished pattern. And this is really fun and very relaxing to do. So this is something to do like while you're watching something or like listening to a podcast or something like that, and you know, bring some joy into your craft room. Not to mention the fun you can have with color combinations. Okay, so this, we're gonna leave this to dry for a little bit. We're gonna put that out of the way, and we're gonna rub off the excess of the glue here that kind of stuck down. We don't want that. And then we're gonna go straight to our card base here. Now this one is quite white, so might cut out the light pink actually, and then so we're gonna go dark, and do we go a little bit of white space here, or are we gonna go middle maybe? Okay. Ooh, we might be cutting out a, no, perfect. This might actually be just about perfect. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we are gonna go this way. Yes, we are. And I am seriously considering now we do these in the middle. Yes, this might be the way. This might be the way, and then we are going to add in the pink after all, if it fits. Yes, it fits. Okay, cool, great. Okay, I am liking this. Yes, this is very good. Okay. Ha. Wonder if I might be able to, by measuring exactly where this is going to be, just kind of put glue down. You know what? We're gonna live a bit wildly today, so I'm going to take these. We're going to try to push them off into one piece here and keep them together, and then we're going to use that as a guide as where our glue is going to go. So the middle, definitely we can fix that. We can have that, and then we might just add a little bit on the light pink and the dark teal one there. So okay, all the way down, across. Ooh, that might have been a little bit far. I might have gone a little bit crazy here, but we're gonna make it work. Yes, that is indeed my motto for most things. So we are going to make it work. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna start them in the middle. So middle, there we go, middle. Okay, and then we're going to puzzle these pieces in as quick as we can. Make sure. Oh, actually, I don't know if I like this technique. This might not have been one of my best moves, but we're here now. We're committed, so we're gonna have to do it. We are gonna have to do it, and we might just about have enough glue here to get this one down as well. Okay. All right. Well, we are on the road now, people. We are not backing down. We are not going back. So we are just going to forge ahead and finish this. I mean, I'm making it sound like we're out on some kind of like crazy dragon egg finding quest here, but yes, I mean, we are just making cards. But you know, sometimes you just gotta play with it a little bit, haven't you? And would it be an Erica video without a little bit of dramatics? And I don't think so. No. Okay, so we are going to let this dry a little bit as well, and maybe try and clean up a little bit here. And we might need to put something heavy on top to make sure that it actually stays flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my sandwich plate thing and we're going to put that on top. And I'm fairly sure that we can actually cut this now. So we're going to cut these off. There we go. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, I'm going to put this aside because I thought, you know what, we can actually work on this one while we're waiting for that one. So I'm going to take some foam tape and we are going to put quite a lot on the entire backside of this. So that is, it's going to go onto our card base and be nice and solid. This is a really, really old one. I don't think this is a brand one at all. This is something that I've had in my stash for a good 10 years. It used to come on like a super big roll. And I am just about finished with it. And I'm so happy because it's not the best, but it will do the job. It's definitely not the one I kind of reach for when I'm doing like my nice projects, if you like, but for this sort of thing, when you need a lot, it works great. Okay, and it's quite nice and thick as well, so look at that. So this we are going to put onto a card base directly like that. And what we're going to do is first we're going to take these off, the backing tape, that is. I might make a bit of spacer. And to make sure that this goes on straight, we're going to use both our grid mat. So we're going to place our card base in like the perfect place. I know that sounds crazy, but I will show you what I mean. So this is going to help us get this on perfectly straight. So this is 5.5 by 4 1/4, right? So we got 4 1/4. So it's going to be 4 and then like 1/2 1/4 and then 1/2 1/4. And then we got 5.5. So we're going to move this down so that we have, so there's 6 inches here. And this is right smack dab in the middle. Now we're going to take this, and we're not going to put this down straight away. No. I mean, you can if you're a bit of a rebel daredevil, but I'm going to put a little bit of liquid glue on top of these. And this will help me make sure that I can actually slide this around a little bit in case it goes on at a bit of an angle or not straight. So we just want to give ourselves a little bit of that extra kind of insurance almost to make sure that it goes on onto your card base straight. Because I mean, I know cards are handmade and you know they're not supposed to be super perfect, but if you can avoid things going on wonky, you know, we do like that, you know. It's nice. Now are we gonna do, you know what we're gonna do with the pink on the top? And so we're going to place this and we're gonna try to get it sort of in place in the first attempt, like that. Okay, that looks fairly straight. Okay, and then we're gonna press down a little bit. And then we are gonna take this and we're gonna put on top of that and leave that now. And then we're gonna have a look at this, and it seems like I made a little bit of a boo-boo there, but we can always cover that up with a bit of bling or something. So here now we're just gonna trim off the excess again. So this piece we can keep, and that one, and then these are just too small, I think, to use for anything. And so a quick little chop here, a little chop there, and we have a beautiful background to be used for a card. And I will say though that I don't think I will be doing this technique again, getting them down. I think it would probably be easier to use double-sided tape for the middle and then just add a little bit of glue for the side pieces. Okay, so I have heat embossed some sentiments from the Gilded Expressions set. This is a 1-piece and 1 die cut. So you get, if you want to, you can do everything in one go, or you just, you know, stamp up whatever you want and then you die cut it out. And I have layered them up 3 times with extra pieces for that delicious texture. And same thing here, just spread them out and glue them down. And now we're going to go to Bling Town. Yes! And I'm going to be using this super cute little Crafty Meraki jewel tray. I am also going to be using the picker tool, of course, like the Bling Buddy. And I'm going to be using one of these new colors. So this is a Slate Opal Gems. It's gorgeous. I love these. But I'm going to use them on this one, I think. And on this one here, I'm going to be using some magic crystals because I love this one. And, you know, friends need a bit of sparkle. So we're going to do the happy birthday one first. And we're going to pour out some of these into the tray. And then if you are wondering, like, what to do with these when, you know, they don't land the right way up, so you want to, you know, you want to use your bling tool and you need to touch like the top of them like that. So to get them all to, not all of them maybe, but to get most of them to flip the right way, what you do is you take this and you just bang it a little bit, and most of them will actually turn over so that they are the right way up, so it's easy to pick them up. And then you just keep doing this until you have every one that you need the right way up and ready to be glued down. So I'm going to add quite a few. I don't normally need a excuse or a reason, but you know, you get so much bling in these little tubs from Crafty Meraki. I'm like, you know what, life is short, let's use the bling. And you know, on birthday cards especially, it's, yeah, birthdays, it's reason enough to go crazy. So I usually place my bling in groups of 3, and I always have a big one, a medium, and a small one. And then I kind of, especially when I have a fun sentiment like this, I like to kind of keep them as a focal point, so it draws the eye into the sentiment. I'm gonna try something, like just have a little look and see, would it look weird? I thought maybe this would be a bit much. But you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yes. But this one we're going to put down there. And then this one here. And this one right there. This one right on top of there. And this one there. And then we're done with these. Okay, so magic crystal time. Ooh. Okay, so here we're gonna do the same. We're gonna go in the clusters of 3, but we're gonna do it on each one of like the rows, almost, if you like, of the words here. So if you are unsure of the placements and things like that, you can always just do what I'm doing now, which is like placing them without gluing them down. And then when you're feeling wild and off the rails, or secure, I should say, you just glue them down wherever you feel like they would look great, because I'm sure they will. Pretty sure nobody is going to be all like, oh, your placement is a bit weird here. You just say, you know what? I'm embracing it and I'm loving it, so shush your face. Or invite them to Blingtown. And then everybody will be happy and blingy. All right, so this one here, it's not gonna quite fit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of frame this one by having a couple of little sparkles here at the bottom. Then maybe what we'll do is we'll take this one up a bit so that it's a little bit cohesive. Okay, and now we're gonna stop thinking about it and we are just gonna go for it. So I will say that something that is probably my smallest problem when it comes to crafting is placement of bling. Like a lot of the other things, I often find myself overthinking colors, coloring, what kind of like the actual layout of sentiments and floral images and whatever else it might be. The bling, however, is for some reason like the easiest thing, is what comes the easiest to me. Always, yes. Personally, I'm a big fan of this color combination. I think it looks really cute. But here are our 2 cards, and although I do love these new bling-a-lings, these magic crystals. Oh, so good. Look at them. Sparkle, sparkle. But yes, that is it from me for today. Happy weekend, everyone. And really hope you're having a fun time and you've enjoyed this video. And I will see you in my normal Monday video in just a couple of days. So until then, have a fantastic time. Don't forget to subscribe to the Crafty Meraki YouTube channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I would love to get your feedback. And let me know what you think of this little color combination. And that is it for me. Now I will stop and I'm going to go and snuggle my chicas. And I hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend and I will see you very soon again. Bye for now.